We now have Portland Nightshader shirts and hoodies down in the description below. Be sure to pick one up today if you do want to support us moving into the APA and NCP season. Hey guys, John Jr. here, bringing you guys another APA video. A lot of very, very important things before we get into this, and I know I say that every single time, but this time is super important. First of all, if you missed my update video, please go check it out. I know that people on average watch my APA videos 4 times more than my other videos, so if you care about my content at all, and I know some of you do, please go check out the update video. To keep a long story short though, I'm done with content creation, at least for a brief period of time, maybe like a year or something after APA and NCP ends. If you want to know my reasoning or anything like that, please go watch that video. Second thing, no more team builders. So we are at a point in the season where actually people started forfeiting out. And because of that, I think the highest seed that we can get is 11th, which is so cool. We had to win our last 3, I think, with like a really crazy good differential to even have a chance of thinking about playoffs. So I don't think we have literally any chance of making playoffs. So no more team builders, and the teams are going to have a lot less effort from here on out, and I'm sorry about that. And we also aren't going to have a video next week because MIDI forfeit to us. So that was even less differential that we could get, actually, which actually hurt us a lot. So the combination of people forfeiting out and stuff, obviously, like, was not very fun for us to deal with. But regardless, this week we play Mono and his team. You can see it on screen: Clefable, G Max, Melmetal, Inteleon, Gigalith, Drakazult, and Hitmonchan. A very scary team. These were actually the exact 6 that I do believe I thought he would bring. Specs Inteleon did really well against me. G Max and Melmetal was obviously a really good Pokemon, but we have one of the best checks in Rotom. Clefable, offensive fairies destroy me. I thought he was going to be like a setup, maybe Double Dance, Calm Mind, Cosmic Power, Soft Boiled Moonblast. That would honestly have been super scary. Gigalith plus Sand obviously is going to come, and then Hitmonchan. Our team is so weak to fighting, it's not even funny. If you want to know our team, you can check out the paste down below. We are a Wincon Bisharp. We have a Claydol to check Drakazult. We are a Wincon Terrakion. We are 3 moves: Reflect, Dirtledon, a Max, which hurt me so much, Choice Specs, Kyurem, and a Rotom that is here specifically to check the Melmetal. As far as the in-game went, it was really looking like Terrakion could put in the finest in the in-game once we deal with Inteleon and once we deal with Sand, which we can do with Claydol. Woo! As far as the lead went, I'm going to lead Dirtledon. I lead Dirtledon every week. There's not a better lead in the game on my team, except Rotom, I guess. But we're going to lead Dirtledon. We're going to Dynamax and click Max Darkness. I thought he would click U-turn. We EV'd to lift anything. He would click regardless. He goes into Hitmonchan, which is fine by me. Max Darkness is a -1 Spadef. And now he's actually in range of Flash Cannon, depending on his Spadef investment. You can see we click Max Steel Spike to get this defense boost regardless, but he was a little bit out of range because he is going to end up being a V. Click String Punch. I'm just going to click Max Flash Cannon again. Looking at his team, it's like 0 downside unless he goes Inteleon. And if he does that, it's really bold because it takes like 70 from the Max Flash Cannon. He's going to switch out into the Gigalith. I'm going to click Reflect. I felt very safe against the Melmetal. I'm going to click Flash Cannon this turn as I knew he was going to get his rocks up. And I'm going to click Dragon Pulse, expecting him to go into stupid Inteleon. And he does. And Dirtledon does it all. Now here's a very interesting turn. Rotom could live 2 Specs Inteleon Surfs. I EV'd for that. I knew Specs Inteleon was coming. It was a phenomenal bring against me. So I was like, we will go into our Rotom to check this Pokemon. We lose HP from Melmetal, but Melmetal doesn't do that much to us anyway, and we don't have a better switch in except sacking Dirtledon, which at this point, honestly, probably should have been the play. But I was like, we live regardless. But I forgot Torrent exists. As you see, he does 60% with his Surf here. And now we're in a really tough spot because we just lost the check to Melmetal. That was a very useless pivot as I have to pivot back into Dirtledon, sack Dirtledon, go into Kyurem, take rocks plus the Torrent boosted Surf, and then we're already like immensely on the back foot. But the game still looks winnable. The game still looks winnable for sure. Our Terrakion in games look phenomenal now that Inteleon is gone, especially that we still have Claydol at full HP. Even our Bisharp in game looks good. He sends out Drakazult. I go into Infinite, the infinitely important Pokemon on the team, which has done so much for us this season, and I hate it so much. We get Rocky Helmet plus Life Orb Chip, very valuable information. As he goes into Clefable, I click Rapid Spin. Obviously, I have to because Kyurem dies next time it comes in regardless. I'm going to go into Bisharp because while yes, we do not resist Moonblast, nothing on the team does. I don't want to sack Rotom. We need it from Melmetal. Don't want damage on Terrakion. That'd be silly. Claydol cannot get damaged or else we lose to Drakazult, and Kyurem would die. So Bisharp was the only logical play that I had there, unless I just wanted to get some damage off on Clefable, I suppose, and lose to Drakazult in the end game. But we sent in Bisharp, and I was like, we can just offensively pressure this. I can click Iron Head, I can get damage on this, Melmetal, you know, whatever the case may be. I have pivots from Melmetal, I feel very safe right now. But he ended up being scarfed, and he kills our Bisharp. And there's if I could speak, there's actually no way for us to logically win this game from this point. Scarf Clefable was a phenomenal bring on his part. I did not think about it at all, but we legitimately have no outs to win this game now. We don't have quick attack on Terrakion, so we can't win with that. These two die in one hit from a Moonblast, so we can't win with those. And Claydol cannot 2-hit KO Clefable, and we also need it for Dracozolt. So we have legitimately no outs at this point in the match. This is the turn that he won. So we're just playing for differential. So we have to go to Terrakion to click Iron Head to get as much damage as possible off on this Pokemon. And then I'm going to strategically sack our Kyurem, which is very sad, but I have to do it in order to go out into Claydol to force a KO. Because like I said, we're just playing for differential at this point. If he gives me Clefable, maybe we have a chance to win with Terrakion if he doesn't have Mach Punch on his Hitmonchan, but he actually gives us his Hitmonchan, saves his Clefable, and basically seals the game right there. Goes into the Melmetal, we go into Rotom, who choose any hit from this Pokemon, and we are going to go ahead and Volt Switch and hopefully force another KO if he goes either Dracozolt or Gigalith, which he does. We force a KO here, go into Terrakion, and get one more differential point at least, as I'm going to click Close Combat and goodbye Gigalith, but Clefable still can come in and win at literally any point that it wants to. Claydol can kill it, but then Dracozolt revenges us. Like, the best that we can do is a 2-0. He's going to Dragon Claw, kill us. We go into Claydol, who can actually claim his second KO in this game, which is very sad, as it's our second kill leader on the season, and I hate that. We kill the Dracozolt, and that's as good as we can get it. We literally, unless he sacks his Melmetal, we cannot get any better than that. So he's going to Moonblast our Claydol, he's going to Moonblast our Rotom, and we're going to lose. And I'm fine with that, actually. This was the first loss this season that I felt like was really good on the opponent's side, that I really got outplayed, outprepped. I feel like Mono really did a good job bringing the Scarf Clefable. That was a really good bring against me, especially because I only had Garbodor to resist it and 2 Steel types that don't resist Fairy. So again, really good bring. I think Mono played really well this game and really earned the W. And unfortunately, we move on to technically 3 and 4 because we forfeit win against Mini next week. And then we face Kyle week 8. Honestly, I'm debating just forfeiting because we don't have a chance in the world to make playoffs, which is very sad. Unless we had a 6-0 Kyle, but even then, because of the forfeits that have happened, I don't think we can. So there might not be a week 8 of APA. I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's not going to be a week 7, obviously, because I got a forfeit dub. But be sure to check out Mono down below. And for now, guys, this has been John Jr. signing off.